Well, let's look at the weather. Boy, what a day yesterday and last evening too. Severe storms swept across our first coast. Take a look at this here. This is what appears to be a large tornado. This was on the ground in Blackshear, Georgia. The viewer says this was in the Blue Lake area there. And listen to this.
It's like rotating everything.
You can hear the hail, and she's saying this is rotating. This video sent to us from John Stevens. John, this is excellent video. John's in Waycross there. Much of southeast Georgia was watching the skies yesterday during a tornado warning. So, John, thanks for sending that to us. And dark clouds could be seen as the storm was just getting ready to hit. All these storms brought damage with them. And our Jocelyn Howard is in Blackshear and shows us the aftermath today. Jocelyn, everybody always says it could be worse, but let's take a look.
Out here in Blackshear is where we're seeing the majority of the damage. I'm along US 84 here, and behind me you can see a billboard is just torn apart and knocked to the ground, and same just down the road. We are seeing that the majority of the damage around here, though, is just tree limbs that have been snapped and are along the ground.
Check out these trees that snapped in Folkston. We spoke to the homeowner who didn't want to go on camera but told us a remarkable story. She says when she heard the tornadoes were in the area, she worked so hard to convince her husband of 50 years to leave the home, and thankfully they did, because when they returned about 20 minutes later, this is what they came home to. Many other towns like Wahoma saw tree limbs snapped along the roads as well. The National Weather Service reported a few hail sightings as well. In Ware County, there were reports of nickel-sized hail and wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour. Waycross reported quarter-sized hail, and in Brantley County, 1.75-inch hail was reported in Hoboken and Waynesville.
But we do know the worst is behind us here. We will keep you updated here on First Coast News and online at firstcoastnews.com with the very latest. Jocelyn Howard, First Coast News, on your side.